Okay, we are going to get started here in just a moment. So if you are watching the replay, welcome. If you're here live, welcome. We'll get started in just a second, which is going to be, as we do this live, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or is it Eastern Daylight Time? One of those, on the East Coast here in New Hampshire, USA. And it is Friday afternoon. We typically do our Lose Labs webinar on Friday afternoons, but we're doing a special webinar today, sort of like a Lose Labs Greatest Hits, or you might call it, or season finale, because we don't do Lose Labs in June or July. So we're going to get started. People are popping in. Awesome, thank you. I see a lot of friends and colleagues and familiar names, and I'm really thrilled to have you here. So thank you so much for being here. Happy Friday if you're here live. I think you're going to really enjoy this. I got a ton of content, some really good ideas, some really easy ideas, and video hacks, as we like to call them. So welcome, so glad you're here. We're going to jump right in because we have a lot of ground to cover. So what we're going to talk about today, and again, the chat box is open and public so we can all see it. Feel free to pop anything into the chat box as things come up. Say hello where you're calling in from or watching from today. I am in New Hampshire, about an hour north of Boston, and it was nice out, but it's getting cloudy out. So anyway, let's jump right in. We have a lot to cover. I like to give out a lot of content in these webinars. So no Lose Labs. This is sort of the substitute today for Lose Labs. Hi Jen, Joe Carroll, good to see you. Wall, always good to have you. Hello Lisa. All right, so what we're going to do today is talk about 5 cool tools to save you time and make you look like a rock star. I'm also going to share some video hacks that are going to make video marketing a lot easier. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how to use video to crank up your visibility and get the I see you everywhere effect. I love that. See you everywhere. Hi Donna from Chicago. Hi Jane. Yeah, not really summer off, just Lose Labs taking off. Hagar, good to see you. So a couple of things here about me, because a lot of folks are new to this and people are attending who don't necessarily attend Lose Labs every week. So basically I spent 20 years in the TV business. I've been doing video marketing for about 7 or 8 years, since about the time YouTube came out. Hi Tassie, hi Kim and Lowell. I'm right north of you in Kingston, New Hampshire. I do Book Yourself Solid coaching. I am a video marketing consultant to a lot of the big online gurus, I guess you'd call them, and I'm the founder of my proud video marketing mentoring coaching program, which starts up again next week. So let's see if I'm looking at the questions at the same time just to make sure I keep track of everything. Wall wants to know how long we're going to run today. I would say about 50 minutes, perhaps about 50 minutes today. And what I like to say in the emails is that I'm trying to pack as much content as I can, and I'm going to share at least 10 ideas with you, 10 resources in less than 47 minutes. So start the clock, anybody that's keeping track. And I'm going to go through all this. So basically, what I've kind of learned in the last several years online is that I use a lot of video marketing. Now, that's my background. That's what I teach. That's what I help my clients with. But I love video because it helps to really connect and build relationships. Like this is a Google Hangout, essentially. So you're able to watch my slides and hear my voice live via Google. So the other thing I like about video is it helps you leverage your time because you can repurpose a lot of your content and you can automate a great deal of it. I also use what I call social video to crank up online visibility, and I'll talk a little bit about that, how I repurpose videos, how I use the same content on different platforms to give it new life and new audiences. So we'll jump right in. So why video? Video helps you attract more of your ideal clients. It is very personal. It is very engaging. It gives you a lot more visibility online, can give you a lot of credibility online as well. And it also helps you create a deeper connection to your prospects and clients. I love the fact that when I'm coaching, I can go on and do a Google Hangout and we can see each other on camera and things like that. And ultimately, I'm fortunate that I'm able to do video because it's sort of working for me when I'm not online or when I'm out with my kids or doing what I like to do. So again, with video, it's more personal, it's more direct. Obviously, you've got some tremendous SEO benefits when you use video. It builds your credibility. It gives you that worldwide 24/7 access, right, while in Australia. I've got folks on the call from Australia, Canada, UK, Italy, I think, yep. So all kinds of time zones. And that's the beautiful thing about video. So YouTube, you may have heard of that little social network as well. It's kind of a beast and is the second largest search engine. The other thing I like about video is there's so many ways to do it. So right now I'm having a bad hair day, and I chose not to be on camera and to show slides instead. So I can do that. I mean, I could actually pop back on camera if I want, but for this I'm choosing to stick with slides. There are a lot of different ways to tackle video. Alright, so let's get to the good stuff. Here is a picture of me and Rocco the pug, our mascot, our company mascot, and my little buddy, who is actually downstairs right now. He's not here. He's usually here. I'm going to give you some time-saving tools, some video hacks, and some info about how to get the I see you everywhere effect. So without further ado, we will jump right in. I want to also acknowledge some of the folks in the chat. Gary from Modesto, Tracy's in Reno, let's see, Luann's in Virginia, Frank is where? Toronto? I can't read that. So again, thanks again for being here. We're going to get through a lot of content here. Denise from Philly, Austin, Texas in the house, Chicago. Awesome. So let's share some info. Let's give you guys some resources and some stuff to help you have a little fun and do some business better. So the first thing I want to share with you is some cool tools. Some of these I have shared in the past. Some of them are fairly new, but I think all of them will be useful to you. And what I'm going to share is I'm going to share a video email tool that I've been trying that's new. I'm going to share a keep in touch strategy and tool that I use. I'm going to share a video creation tool and a really cool new iPad video tool. And I'm also going to show you an easy way to do online forms like registration forms and surveys and things like that. So let's dive right in. So the first tool number one, is for video email. Now, I love video email. It's engaging, it's direct, it's personal. It's a really powerful way to follow up and stay in touch with your prospects or clients or colleagues. It's a great way to use people who are hard to reach, to reach them, because it breaks through. It is easy to use. Simply record and press send. Video email stands out and gets noticed and makes you unique and memorable. Now, you'll probably get 100 emails in your inbox today, and only about 80 of them are from me. So, but if you get a video email, let's face it, you're going to maybe take notice of that and probably watch it, because it is more unique and memorable than the usual stuff. And the tool that I've been playing with lately for video email is called BombBomb, B-O-M-B, B-O-M-B. Now, BombBomb is a fairly new video email tool. They have a 14-day trial, which I'm doing right now, and after that I think it's about $30 a month or something along those lines. But I'm using this free trial to test it out and see how it works. And I like BombBomb because it is easy to use, and it you basically just turn on your webcam and say your message. Now here's a, a shot of me right after I was done working out, so I look like hell, but I wouldn't send a video email like this, but I was just testing the system. So I can send video emails to one person or to up to 50 people at a time, and send a personal greeting to them that really kind of breaks through and stands out. And the other cool thing about BombBomb is you can also send pre-recorded videos. So if I had an animated video that I wanted to send, I could do that. It doesn't have to be an on-camera video. And you can really set it up like an email. I mean, you can really add headlines and links, and as you can see here, it's almost like sending out a WordPress newsletter or an e-zine. You can put your headline in, you can put some additional copy, you can add links, you can add photos. Obviously, you can add video because it's video email. So BombBomb is worth a look. Again, I'm not sure. There are other free email services like vSnap, which I'll put in the chat here. vSnap is a free video service, but I'm testing out BombBomb, and I'm intrigued with it because it's a lot more powerful and feature-rich than some of the other free services. And yes, I am recording this for you, so if you miss anything, or if I'm going too fast for you, you'll be able to go back and kind of keep up and check on what I'm sharing. So that's tool number 1 is BombBomb for video email. Tool number 2, cranking these out here. Oh, Dee wants to know the difference between MailView and BombBomb. MailView does have a free version and is just not quite as feature-rich as BombBomb. All right. Tool number 2. I'm gonna. I got some people joining from here that I need to mute only because it will interfere with the broadcast. So let me go back to my screen share here. And uh-oh, what happened there? That's kind of weird. Here we go. Tool number 2. Start screen share. Beautiful. There we go. Tool number 2 is for keep in touch, for keeping in touch, part of the keep in touch strategy that we use in Book Yourself Solid. Now, a lot of your follow-up and keep in touch you can automate, which is great. And obviously follow-up is crucial. You don't want to let prospects fall through the cracks. You don't want to lose potential clients. So it's good to create systems for keeping in touch and following up and keeping tabs on folks that you may do business with down the road. And obviously online networking makes that a lot easier. You can kind of keep tabs of them on Facebook and things like that. And direct outreach is also really important too, whether you're reaching people by video or by email. So the tool that I use for direct outreach and for keeping in touch is called Contactually. Now again, you can do a free trial here. This is a paid service. I pay $20 a month to use Contactually. And I've got my affiliate link down there at bortone.com/keep-in-touch. But Contactually is a customer relationship management system. It is a way to keep all of your contacts in one place and keep track of when you're talking to them, what you're talking to them about, following up with them, making sure nobody falls through the cracks. And the cool thing about Contactually, aside from the fact that I can use it on my iPad, on my smartphone, or my iPhone, or my laptop, I can use it from anywhere, and it helps me keep track of all the people in my community. So with Contactually, what it basically does, aside from integrating with all these cool services, is it pulls in your Gmail contacts and it pulls in your Facebook contacts and your LinkedIn contacts and keeps them all in one place so that you can follow up with them when you want. And you can say, okay, I'm going to put this group in this bucket, which is basically a group. And I'm going to say I'm going to email that bucket, every 30 days. So Contactually will remind you who to keep in touch with, and will remind you, hey, you haven't talked to so-and-so for 30 days. How about sending them an email? By the way, the first tool we mentioned, BombBomb, also integrates with Contactually, which is really cool because I can bring my Contactually contacts into BombBomb and send them video emails instead of just text emails. So Contactually is pretty cool. It's what I use to keep in touch and to follow up with folks who are in the community or who are on my lists and things like that. I have an affiliate link there at bortone.com/keep-in-touch. All right, so let's move along here. We are cranking through tools. This is kind of like, how many tools can we share in 45 minutes? Well, I'm going to shoot for 10, so let's see how it works here. Um, and yes, I try and use as many free programs as possible because believe me, and I know Louise is saying here, $20 a month here, $30 a month there, it starts to add up. So I do use contactually the $20 a month plan. I do use video email. I try and use MailView or VSnap because they are free. And also I use a really affordable one-time fee video creation tool to create professional intros and outros. And this tool allows you to create animated graphics right from your iPhone and create intros and graphics. And this one is very inexpensive, $3.99, an app for the iPhone called Intro Designer. Now, Intro Designer is a very simple app that you can get for a couple bucks, and you can create intros from your iPhone. And you simply select the template that you want, whether it's a birthday template or a generic template or a congratulations template, and you basically switch out their text for your text, so you customize it and you put your own stuff in there, and you have got a little video intro. So for $3.99, you can create a professional video intro using Intro Designer on your iPhone. I don't know if there's an Android equivalent. I don't know if it's available yet. I'll have to check on that. But again, I'm just trying to throw all kinds of tools out there at different price points. Many are very inexpensive or free. Intro Designer is one of those cool apps. It's at introdesignerapp.com, and you can create professional, slick-looking video intros or outros using their templates right from your iPhone. I don't know, Dee, if there's an Android version. I think there may be a desktop version now that you can use on the computer. So, moving right along to tool number 4. This one, I love this one. This is free, and again, I apologize that if you don't have an iPad yet, but this one is an iPad app. This particular one is a free iPad app that I just discovered very recently. And this one allows you to create videos with your voice. So you narrate your text, your script, whatever it is you want, into your iPad, and then you choose some photos and music to go along with it. You save it, you share it. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, and it's called Adobe Voice. This is a free iPad app that allows you to record a video, record a story, record a script with your voice, and they give you all kinds of different photos or icons or images or text to put with your story. So each line that you record, you can add text or a photo to go with it, and it creates a little video promo for you right in Adobe Voice. Now they've got all kinds of themes, different themes you can use, as you can see here, Dayglow, Snap, Swing, Slideshow, and you can create your own quick little video stories and share your own videos using just your voice and your iPad. So this is really easy, really fun. I have done a ton of these already because it's so easy, and if you have an iPad, you're in luck because this is an awesome free app for the iPad. So I suspected that they will have a version for other platforms soon, but at the moment it's so new it is only available on the iPad. So if you have an iPad, go out and grab Adobe Voice. It's free. It's fun to use. You can see here I made a video. I can't play it for you right now, but I made a video called What Are You Doing on Friday? And I can play that video, and I can share it to Facebook, I can share it to Twitter, I can get the embed code and put it on my website. If you go to my website at bortone.com, you'll see some Adobe Voice videos. So go check it out. It's fun, it's easy to use. Tool number 5, we are just zipping through this here. All kinds of fun tools to work with. And here's another very easy, low-cost tool, and this one's for creating online forms. So if you have to create a registration box, a sign-up box, a survey, an invitation, really any kind of form that you might need, opt-in forms, registration forms, check out WooFoo, WUFOO.com. And they do have a free version and a paid version, depending on how elaborate your form needs to be. But you can basically create any kind of online form that you want without having to know any code or any HTML or any of that kind of stuff. So it's a fun, easy way to create sign-up forms, registration forms, opt-in forms, surveys. So you just go to the WooFoo form gallery and you decide what kind of form you need and you build it using their drag and drop templates and items. So a great way to create forms if you need them, whether it's contact forms or invitations, all kinds of easy ways to create forms using WooFoo, W-U-F-O-O. So I'm looking quickly at the questions here. Yes, Lynn says it's easy to import your own photos using Adobe Voice. So yes, you can use your own photos using Adobe Voice. Let me pop back there for a second and show you that in this Adobe video, obviously I used my own photo as the photo in Adobe Voice. So you can use the photos that they have, or you can import your own photos and text to do Adobe Voice videos. All right, so that's 5 quick tools for you that hopefully you can use right away. WooFoo is not the same thing as Lead Pages. Lead Pages is to create web pages. WooFoo is only to create forms, online forms, online. So that's just a service that helps you create forms online, not web pages. So hopefully that answers that, Ellie. Hager says, 4 out of the 5 tools I've never seen before in less than 30 minutes. Heck yeah, we are sharing all kinds of cool things. WooFoo is not a plugin. It's basically you create the forms and then they give you the code or the what you need to cut and paste and put that on your website or wherever you may need it. So hopefully that answers that, Lisa. Let's get into some video hacks now. We've talked about a few video tools and other tools. So let's talk about video hacks. And what is a video hack? Basically, I describe a hack as anything that saves you time and streamlines the process. So something that is a shortcut or a hack. Typically, the philosophy with hacks is that done is better than perfect. The theme is simplicity. Things like, what I would say is, is an iPhone a hack as a video camera? Yes, because it helps you shoot video quickly, and you don't need to go out and buy a fancy camera. So I would consider an iPhone or an iPad a nice video hack to do video. So these are basically some sort of speed video tips. And video hacks are basically easy apps and websites, like Google Hangout, for instance, which I'll talk more about in a moment. But I'm also going to give you a way to find footage quickly. The first one I want to share, though, is a really cool hack and tool called VideoMaker FX. I've been talking about this for a few weeks. It just reopened yesterday, so I believe it's under $50. And VideoMaker FX is a video creation tool that allows you to create professional, animated, customized videos. It's easy to use because they have templates that you plug your text into or your photos into. So a little bit like Intro Designer, but a lot more elaborate, really, a lot more flexible. Intro Designer kind of lets you put titles into templates, whereas VideoMaker FX allows you to do much more elaborate animated promos. Those sketch kind of promos, those sort of whiteboard videos, you can create those really easily. This had been closed because they had such a big response at the beginning, and they just reopened. And as of yesterday, it was $47. So you may want to check it out. My link, my affiliate link, is lubortone.com/video-maker. You can create professional animation. It's simple. It's affordable. It's Windows and Mac compatible. You don't have to have an iPad or an iPhone. It works on anything. And it's a great, great way to create really nice-looking animated videos. You can see here they've got a whiteboard style, they've got explainer videos, they've got character videos, they've got text or kinetic typography videos where all the words come flying in and turn upside down and spin around and all that kind of stuff. So what used to take like Adobe After Effects and all kinds of fancy software to create, you can now create with Video Maker FX for under $50. So it's worth a look. I know a lot of folks on my in my community have already grabbed this, and you can get it again now as well. Louise, I will have a PDF and a replay of this so you can see all the links in one place and all the tools in one place. Lisa says she knows a lot of people who use Wufoo for questionnaires to qualify prospects before having a strategy session. That is an awesome way to use it. Margarita says that she's installing Adobe Voice right now. All right, you're multitasking, but that's okay. So let's talk about another video hack, and this one is so obvious you're watching it right now. It is Google Hangouts, and let's face it, Google Hangouts is easy, no-cost webcasting. And the cool thing about a Google Hangout on Air, which we are doing right here, right now, is that this recording will go directly to my YouTube channel and to my Google Plus account. So because I'm going so fast and sharing so many tools, I can go over to YouTube and make this video public and say, hey, the replay is up already on YouTube. If you missed any of the tools we shared, you can go to my Google Plus account and get it. You can go to YouTube and get it. The recording is there. So it makes it so easy to do. With Google Hangouts, you can have up to 10 people on camera, although for this I'm just using slides, but you can have an unlimited amount of viewers. So let me see how many people we have on here right now. We have 117 people watching this live right now. So that's pretty cool. The fact that for free I can go into Google Hangouts and do a webcast and share this information and these slides with over 100 people just like that, that's pretty cool. That's what I call a video hack. The other cool thing about Google Hangouts is you can be a total goofball and add all kinds of effects. So you can add just goofy effects that they have, but they also have lower thirds and backgrounds. It makes it very, very easy to connect one or more people, or 1 in 116 people. I must have pissed somebody off because I have one less person now. But video Hangouts on Google Hangouts are easy to do, and it is a great way to do webcasting. Now again, I'm using Google Hangouts with Webinar Jam, so it's got some additional functionality, but still, it's a cool way. Even if you don't have Webinar Jam, you can still use Google Hangouts to do webcasting and to do webinars for your community. So I'm a big fan of Google Hangouts. It's what you're watching right now, and I would say that is one of my favorite video hacks. All right, moving on to additional video hacks or time-saving tools. One of the places where it's easy to get hung up is with video footage. So video footage can be expensive, it can be hard to find, but I've found some sources that are very inexpensive. One of my favorites is called videoblocks.com. I'll show you another screenshot in a moment for video footage or music. The other one that I use quite a bit is called envato.com, and they have audio, they have video, they have photos. So basically Envato has just about any kind of raw footage that you might need. But let's look first at Video Blocks. Video Blocks is a very easy and inexpensive way to get video footage, all kinds of video footage. Whether you need aerial shots or scenery or just about anything you could imagine. If you need a piece of footage of a couple walking down a beach at sunset, Video Blocks has it. It's easy to find. It's inexpensive. They also have music, and occasionally they do a special where it's $99 a year for unlimited downloads. So keep an eye out for that, or just bookmark videoblocks.com, because if you are in a pinch and you need video footage, this is a great place to find it. They also offer 7 days of free downloads, so if you just need some quick footage for a project, you can grab it there. So basically you can search for just about anything you could imagine. If you say, hey, I need a shot of a crowded NYC street, they've got it. If you need a shot of an American flag, they've got it. If you need a shot of, you know, space or oceans or countries, they've got it. So videoblocks.com, excellent place to find footage. The other one I mentioned was Envato Marketplaces, and Envato basically is the parent company of all kinds of different libraries where you can get footage. Now I use audiojungle.net, one of the Envato sites, for finding royalty-free music. And if you're creating videos or if you're creating any kind of project really that requires music, audiojungle.net is a great place to find that, because from anywhere from $4 to $40 you can find just the right music clip that you need that you can use on your projects without getting in trouble. They also have free files from time to time, so you can get some free background music as well. So when I'm doing videos, a lot of the time I'll have music in the background, and in most cases I get the music from audiojungle.net because it's very inexpensive and they have a very good selection. Just take a drink before we jump into the final section here of I See You Everywhere, how to get the I See You Everywhere effect. We are just cranking through the information here. I'll come back to the questions in a moment here. And in the meantime, we will talk about how to get the I See You Everywhere effect. And this is really done primarily through video leverage and using your videos to get into as many places as you can. Now, obviously, video makes you more visible because it is a visual medium. And what I like to do is use YouTube, that gigantic video sharing site that's free, as a hub for sharing my videos. Now, I also try and make my videos easy to share by keeping them short and sweet. Now, this is an exception because this is an educational webinar and it's 45 minutes, but I can still put that on YouTube. In fact, it'll go to YouTube automatically because this is a Google Hangout. But again, you want to make your videos easy to share, and you can use YouTube as a hub to share your videos. So the idea is you have one video, but you put that video on your website, you put it on YouTube. Perhaps you use one of the paid services. They have a couple of distribution services out there. One is Traffic Geyser. Another is called OneLoad. That used to be TubeMogul. And those are some paid services that can help you blast your video out there. But even if you just use your website and YouTube, you can send your video from YouTube to Facebook. You can send your video from YouTube to Google+, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn. So it's very easy to share your video once you've got it on YouTube. And once you do have it on YouTube, why wouldn't you promote it to all these other channels? Here's a screenshot of my one of my videos, and underneath the video in everyone's account you'll see a Share This Video tab. When you open the Share This Video tab, it's going to open up all these icons, and you can share your video with one click here to Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Blogger, Tumblr, Pinterest, LinkedIn, all these different sites. So you can rapidly and easily expand and extend the life of your video beyond YouTube to all of these other sites. So you should, once you upload your video to YouTube, you should share it to other social sites. It's easy, and it's worthwhile because it's so quick. So share, share, share. Promote those videos. And then once you start putting your videos up on social media sites, they can spread exponentially. And once you put a video on YouTube and let's say you share it to Facebook, that isn't necessarily the end of it. You may go back and say, you know, I'm going to share this again in a few days because maybe they missed it the first time. Or I'm going to tweet the link to this video again because people may have missed it the first time. Or I'm going to repost this video on Google+ because, who knows, people may have missed it the first time. So give your videos as much life as possible and give them as much opportunity to be seen by different audiences on different platforms by sharing it and leveraging it with social media and video. All right, so that is at least 10 tools in, wow, I think a little over a half an hour. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit about, give you a little preview of the problem most folks have with all this stuff is it gets overwhelming. And it's a lot of information, there's a lot of tools you can use, there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle, and it can get very expensive and very confusing to kind of pull it all together. So I'll tell you what I do to help folks with that in a moment, but I'm going to address a couple of the questions coming in on the chat box. Sonia says, what is my experience with video blocks? I read that the trial is deceptive and you're billed $50 automatically if you download everything. I have not had that problem. Actually, again, I found video blocks. I waited until they were having one of their $99 annual specials. So basically, I go on and download stuff from video blocks anytime I want and as much as I want, and I only get billed the $99 a year. So that's my experience with video blocks has been really positive. I haven't had any hidden charges or anything like that. Louise says lots of great tools, going to have to spend some time on them. Absolutely, lots of stuff here. Let me see if I missed anything. Is there a maximum length of time for using Google Hangouts? I don't believe so. I have not hit any time constraints. I know some folks that have done 2- and 3-hour live broadcasts. I think the only problem is at some point it may get too long for YouTube, but not for Google Hangouts. So I haven't had any problem at all with Google Hangouts so far in terms of length. And let's see. Let me see. You guys are talking about Video Genesis. I do not use that myself, but that's totally cool. Animoto, Laurel recommends Animoto for short, fun videos. She has one for the splash page of her website, and you can do 30-second Animoto videos for free. That's true. Video Maker FX, I mentioned, opened up recently. And what I'm starting again next week is my video marketing and mentoring mastermind program. And this is small group training, which includes private coaching, weekly video tutorials, weekly Q&A calls, bonus training videos. We've got a membership area. We've got a private Facebook group that's very exclusive to this small group of usually 8 people. So that's what I do with all these tools and all of these cool things that I share is put them into the business picture and figure out how do you use them, how do you leverage them, you know, where do all these puzzle pieces fit. So if you are interested, I would invite you and encourage you to take a look at my video mentoring program. Not only will you be able to create great video, and I'll turn you into a video ninja in a matter of weeks, but you'll have more visibility, more opportunities. I can't even tell you the amount of opportunities I get and invitations to be speaking invitations, podcast interviews, etc. And that's all from being visible with video. And again, you can attract more of your ideal clients so that you can have more time and flexibility. On the right-hand side here is a quick peek at the membership area and some of the training videos we have there. This is a 12-week program, 6 modules, and it is very comprehensive. So I know Tassie's on board, which is awesome. Can't wait to get started with you. And the first week we do video branding. The second week we do a whole deep dive on YouTube optimization and Google Hangouts. We talk about on-camera videos, off-camera videos, social video, video product creation, video sales pages. It's a very well thought out, very well organized 12-week class. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth says Lou is the bomb. Great info. So again, if you're interested, I'll put up the replay here so that you can see it, but it's loubortone.com/mentor-me, and this starts next week. So I'm going to answer some questions, but I did want to make you aware of that because it is next week. Hey, I'll even show you how to make infographics like this one, like I did infographic, and I created this custom graphic that says 50 cool things you'll know how to do once you complete my mentoring program. And it's just all the different things that I teach over the course of 12 weeks. Webinar registration pages, Google Hangouts, how to do a video tip series, how to create video fast and easy using off-camera methods, all that cool stuff. So check it out. And I'm going to answer some questions, but I will leave this slide up. The classes begin Monday. Let me see if I missed anything here. I'm going to leave this slide up while I answer the questions so that if you want to check out the mentoring site, you can do that. I think, let me think how many places. I have 4 places available. Okay, so Charles says, are we going to get the URL to the Hangout because we got here a little late? No problem. Yes, I will. This Hangout goes to YouTube as soon as it's done, so I'll send out the link to that, and you can find it on YouTube or Google+. Lisa asks, do you put it on YouTube first in this process? What about other video players? Do we need them? If you're using YouTube, you don't necessarily need another video player. I go through a lot of that in the class and how to optimize your videos on YouTube and get the most views. I use YouTube as a hub for my videos to spread them socially because it's easy once you're on YouTube to forward them to Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus and things like that. So I do tend to use YouTube more as a hub, although I do have video players as well, like Easy Video Suite and Wistia, that I use for other purposes. But YouTube is a great place to start because it's free and it's very social in terms of the ability to share it. Tassie says I have my work cut out for me to make her a video ninja. Well, I am up for the challenge, and anybody who's in this mentoring program will leave amazed at their abilities and their ability to use video to build their business. I'm just finishing up one class, and the folks were raving about it yesterday and saying they are sorry to see it end because it's been a lot of fun. Jen, did I miss the investment amount? You can do a 6-pay for $335 of a 6-pay if you want to do it that way, or you can do a 4-pay of $499. So this is really, you know, I mean, it's seriously a $1 million business building course, and we don't just do video. We do webinars. We talk about lead pages. We talk about doing webinars. We talk about creating video products. Some of the people in the class have created video products now. Some of them have created courses for Udemy, which I teach how to do that as well. So that's the deal. Let's see. Yes, Ellie, definitely shoot me an email and we can make an appointment to chat about it. I would love to talk to you about it. So Lisa says she thinks there's a 4-hour maximum on Google Hangouts. Well, I'm not going to test the limits today, but that's certainly possible. Thanks, Michael. Caroline says she's loving these chalkboard slides. What program do you use? I share that in the class too. What I do is I like to make my PowerPoints look a little different, so I go to themeforest.net, which is one of those Envato sites, and I buy a $15 template. This is a PowerPoint template. I can't remember what it's called, chalkboard or something. And then to make those sketch videos, you can use either VideoMaker FX, or you can use Video Scribe, which is another site that we talk about in the class as well. Do I have an affiliate link for VideoMaker FX? I absolutely do. It's loubortone.com/VideoMaker, all one word. Hager, is the chalkboard a template from PowerPoint? Well, it's available in either PowerPoint or Keynote. Because I'm on a Mac, I'm using Keynote. So I made these slides with a template for Keynote that I got in ThemeForest for $14. It's also available for PowerPoint. Okay, so let's see. Questions. Ellie, we're going to talk offline. Awesome. Yes, I will put up the replay in YouTube. I want to see if I missed anything here on the questions. I'm going through the chat box here looking for the questions. The affiliate link, yes. My affiliate link for VideoMaker FX is loubortone.com/VideoMaker. Video Maker. Thank you for asking. And if the Google Hangout / Webinar Jam is working correctly, you can see the offer for the Mentor with Lou Private Mastermind on the right-hand side here. And you can click the button to do the 6 pay if you so choose to do that. I love this course. It's kind of my signature program. It's kind of like doing a big mind meld with me over the course of 3 months. And it's just so fun to share all this stuff because it really does turn you into not just a video ninja, but an online ninja, because you know how to do this stuff. You know how to make, you'll know how to make really cool slideshows with awesome templates. You'll know how to do sketch videos. You'll know how to make your stuff stand out on social media. So it's fun stuff to share. We also do a class on Webinar Jam and Google Hangouts. We do a class on lead pages. So I hope you're able to join me for that. It's a lot of fun. All right, so we got still a bunch of folks here. Let me double check and make sure that I have got all the questions before we wrap up. Thank you, Morgane D. No problems or issues with Webinar Jam versus GoToWebinar? No, it's been, I'm happy to say it's been a really smooth transition. I have been doing Webinar Jam since January. I was kind of one of the early adopters, and I dumped GoToWebinar, saved the $90 a month, paid my one-time fee for Webinar Jam, and I am a happy camper. Webinar Jam with Google Hangouts is working like a charm. Hagar wants to know, let me put in the link in the chat room for Video Maker FX. That is my website, http loubortone.com/video maker. All right, let's see if that works. Yay, it works, Video Maker. So there's my link for Video Maker FX. Hagar says for $400 versus $400 a month, I choose Hangouts. Hangouts is free and unlimited attendees. GoToWebinar is $400 a month for 500 or 1,000 attendees, something like that. Thanks, Hagar. Thank you, Sheila. Awesome. Let's see. Hagar's never seen a webinar go longer than 3.5 hours. That would be interesting. And YouTube, I've done 90-minute webinars on YouTube that I've been able to upload there with no problems. So Michael has, Presenter Media is another really cool source for slideshows, to do animated slideshows. So yeah, lots of tools here, lots of ways to approach this. And again, in my course, in the mentoring program, we go through all of that over 12 weeks, very comprehensive, and a lot of hand-holding and a lot of support and a lot of one-on-one time to make sure that you succeed. So, because, in the long run, I'm not going to succeed unless you guys do. So, Ellie, we'll talk offline. I see your note there. I think I have hit almost all the questions. Kevin, I have somewhere I have a Hangout for Google Hangout. I have a video tutorial for Google Hangouts that I'll try and get put up for you. It may be on my YouTube site. And I think that about covers all the questions. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed all these tools. I know I went really fast. I did want to tell you about the program starting Monday, loubortone.com/mentor-me. Let me put it in the chat box one more time before we wrap up. And unless there are any other questions, I'll just do one more call for questions here while I type this in. Mentor-me is the link for the program. Did it work? I believe it did. All right, cool. So have an awesome weekend. If you're watching the replay, thanks again for watching. These classes do start Monday. Some of the folks I've worked with in the past, Michael Port, Allie Brown, Andrea J. Lee, Nancy Mamalejo, Nick Unsworth, Lolly Daskell, all kinds of cool folks. So thank you, Kim. And Jen, thank you. Thanks for being part of this, and we will catch you next time. The replay will be on YouTube soon. Thanks, Lawrence. I will send out the link to it as well, and I would be thrilled to have you guys in my mentor program, so think about that, look at it, see if it's a fit for you, and I will catch up with you all soon. Thanks again. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.